Okay, guys, look, look, look. We back. We back. We back. We back. Wrong buttons.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Wrong management, wrong buttons. Okay, we back. We back. I hope all y'all come on back in here. Man, that was a good bunch, good group of y'all in here. And Brother Claude, I don't know. He's inside my building messing with my stuff. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Let's see if I can get everybody back in here. But back to what I was saying, and this is part two, because somehow I don't know what my brother may have hit. He said, I ain't in your stuff. You did. You're in my live. But I'm back live, y'all. I'm back live. So it's part two. Still back talking Sky, Angel Reese, The Bench, and beyond. Now, let's see. Let's see. Let me see if I can get some people start pouring in the room. Start pouring in the room. Come on back in. Come on back in. Come on back in. Get some people pouring back in the room. Pouring back in the room. Pouring back in the room. Let me see if I could tell what's her name to get everybody back. Let's see. I got y'all. I got y'all. Let me get a little quick message. So, all right, all right. That's okay. We back in the building. We back in the building, y'all. We back in the building. Hey, I'm gonna get these little kinks out and get through it and stuff like that. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Hey, hey.
Hey, just telling me so myself. What you do? I don't know.
Oh, you want me to get off? Yeah, cause yeah, I'm telling on you in the chat. No, I'm just playing.
Oh yeah, no, she trying to help me. She trying to help me what I do.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. See, he just called me, guys. He just called me. He said he don't know what he hit. Man, I was rocking. Hambo, have you heard? That's what broke heart. So Pretty Tony gonna slap you or yeah, let's see. Let's see if we can get some people back in the building. We're gonna let this run a little bit before I can start back up and get going. While I'm doing that, let's see if I can see what's new on the tube. Because like I said, I was up with the late folks. I was getting some tutorials last night with my main man K-Step. And so y'all know, if you don't know, I am rocking with Simply Ball Dropping. My main man K-Step. My main man K-Step. Hey, helping me get through the ropes, learn what to do, the tools and everything that I need to be successful on here. And hey, I can only go up from here. And I want to say, hey, salute to Boss Man, as everybody call him, Boss Man KSAP. That's where we at. That's what we're doing. We're gonna rock out. And I'm gonna try to give some people some time to come back in the room and see if they can switch on over, because this man, this man here, man, the mess. That's okay. We cool though. We cool. We cool. Come on in, people. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. See if I can get some. Come on in the room. Part two. Part two. Part two. Back to Angel Reese. Back to the nonsense. So we were talking about Julia Pope's article. We're talking about the conversation that Angel Reese had with Julia Pope and the things that was said and happened on the same day as Angel being ejected. Not ejected, getting her 8th technical foul, which only allows her to be suspended for a game. You get your 8th and final technical foul, and you will be suspended a game. So she is suspended a game. She missed that game on Friday, which was yesterday against Indiana Fever. And we have a game coming up tomorrow against Las Vegas Aces and Angel Reese. has been suspended for the first half of that game. Internally from her team and her organization for some comments that she made that they said was detrimental to the team. I don't think nowhere, no way, why and how something that someone says is detrimental to the team. But everything that this young lady has gone through has not been detrimental. No one has stuck up for her. No one has had her back in public eye. So we worried about public eye, right? So in public eye, who's the only person that we know that ended up speaking up on Angel Reese's behalf? Ariel Atkins. Ariel Atkins. And we're talking about WNBA season. We're not talking about any other season. We're not talking about college. We're not talking about high school. We're not talking about rival. We're talking about WNBA season. This year, who's spoken up for her? Who's cut the media off when the media decide that they want to say and do something just crazy and chaotic? I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with them, man. I don't know what's wrong with them. Don't know what's wrong with them. Don't know. But nevertheless, here we are. Here we are. So hopefully we get people coming back in the room. So we'll finish going through this this segment here. Let me see. I'm going to pull up some more information that I would like to share. I'm going to let's go to my X account. Let's go to my X account. Let's see what's going on X, because I had some stuff up on X. I had some stuff up on the X that I just want to make sure that you guys get to see. I want you to see this, and shout out to Swift, who always have such great takes on here. That have great takes on Twitter all the time. And so I want to give the shout out to Swift, who does a phenomenal job. And I'm going to turn this on because I want to share this with you all. Add this up here. Let me shift myself around, right? No, let's go. Let me scoot over. I'm sorry. Let's shift myself here while I put this take up. There we go. And with this, let me get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Okay, let's get to it. All right. Has it gone up? Okay, let me turn it up for you guys. Okay. I don't know. I don't have anyone here to tell me if they can hear it. So I'm gonna post it
to the organization. I just don't. I'm gonna say this.
Start it over.
Benny Angel for a half a game. Never seen that before. This will be the Chicago Sky Las Vegas Aces game for Connolly. Released the statement. You guys can pause to read, but they said at the end.
There we go. I want to get it larger for you all so you can really see
half of game. Never seen that before. This will be the Chicago Sky Las Vegas Aces game for Connolly. Released the statement. You guys can pause to read, but they said at the end that they are handling this internally and they're moving forward as a team. But this feels mighty external to me. Really surprised when I saw that Allie Quigley posted this in her story. All know that her jersey is now in the rafter. I saw the halftime interview by Courtney Vandersloot. Then, of course, I saw the Front Office Sports article that was released. Author was comfortable saying that Angel Reese torched her teammates for simply advocating for herself. I knew kind of where this was headed. It just feels like Kianis Masmacho from the front office, and I'm not sure how this either helps Angel Reese move forward with the team, despite Coach Tyler Marsh saying today in the pregame that they're moving forward as a team, or how it encourages any free agents to come to the organization. I just don't. I'm going to say this on a completely other note because there's just not too much I can say about this situation. Just say, as Black people, especially as Black women, sports kind of reminds us is that no matter how much money you make, no matter how much your influence is, there will always be this external force that tries to remind you to be quiet, to shut up and dribble, to put your head down and don't speak truth to power. Don't advocate for yourself. Don't demand more than you should. Stay in line. That's what sports reminds us. We've seen that with Shador Sanders, Deion Sanders, that with the NFL a lot. We see that with certain NBA players. We see it with Angel. I think as Black people, it's triggering, it's upsetting. The reactions that people have are not just limited to this exact situation, but it's a reminder of what we all go through daily. We can achieve so many heights, whether we're doctors or lawyers or folks with doctorates, Oscar Award winners, right? The powers that be will always remind you that you need to be quiet, you need to stay in line, you shouldn't dare ask for more. Yeah. I think we also have to keep in mind that when you're asking Black players, Black media members, politicians, people of color to kind of stand up and speak up, asking them to risk their jobs, their safety, their livelihood. You're asking them to step in the line of fire. A lot of folks will do it. I've done it so many times because I believe what God has for me, He has for me, and that I am covered by the Lord, and what is given to me can't be taken. So a lot of times I speak the truth when it's dangerous, when it could be potentially harmful. I think we all need to keep that in mind. So all you can do once you stand in your truth is just keep moving. Don't let it keep you down. Stay focused on the goals, on the positive. There's so many positives, right? All I can really say. That's all I can really say, guys.
There we go. So when you look at that, man, that's a lot. That's a lot to pack in one statement. And I love that. And again, to Swift, good fella, _100. Man, I tell you, I watch most of your stuff and you put out some really great stuff. And I just want to say thank you, because without you, some of this stuff would not get out. I just know you do such a great job. Let's listen to my other man. You know what? I have so many great individuals that I follow, and shout out to him. This is at Crazy Warm Milky.
Been
he does a good job. Let's start him over.
Of course, to most people, they be like, this doesn't even make no sense. Why in the world would the Chicago Sky even suspend her for a half of a game? Let's just keep it a being. This football season, and realistically, financially, you cannot benefit to suspend one of the most popular players, if not the most popular player in the whole entire league, and you have to compete against NFL football. You need some headlines, you need a story, you need something to get a little lusty, but this kind of proves the point of Angel Reese. The fact that you can't even suspend her for a whole entire game, for if you feel like what she said was out of pocket and you were like, oh my God, she shouldn't have said that, she don't deserve, this proves right here. Because cannot suspend her for a whole game, this proves why she can say whatever she absolutely feel like saying. Because it got to be a fact to it. Because guess what they playing? They playing a second seed in the entire league. Arguably, they playing the number one contender for the MVP right now. So for the fact that you still can't sit here and suspend her for a whole entire game, just let you know realistically, she got the right to say whatever she wants. This just proves the fact. This is just absolutely hilarious. Again, I'm cool. I've been cool on the Chicago Sky. It is what it is at this point. They just show you that they are not a real organization, and they show you that they don't believe in the product that she's challenging and questioning. You don't believe in that product enough to just will it out by herself.
Right.
Let her stay home. That'll be a 2-game suspension. She already suspended for tonight's game against Indiana because she got her 8th tech of the season. And then why not just go ahead and double down? That's a 2-game suspension piece. See exactly how you feel like that team is going, but you already know why. Because when she was injured and them games that she didn't come to, and she didn't have no league fits or nothing, people wasn't even checking for those games at all. So you know that. I've been knew that, but now you let the rest of the world know, hey, we need Angel Reese. As much as we act like we don't, you know you do.
You know you do. Well said, CEO Milky. That's what I'm talking about. Look, I'm going to give credit where credit is due. These guys are awesome. I appreciate them. I appreciate a lot of what they say and their takes and that they do. Look at this. This is our niece, y'all. This is our niece. This is our niecey poo. Oh, Angel Reese. Angel. We love you. We support you. We got your back. Don't ever forget that. Don't forget that. Hey, there's no struggle that's that hard. There's no struggle that's that profound. None whatsoever. Surviving the Chicago Sky. What? This is what I'm talking about. This right here, badass. 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 Look at this. I had to post this. I had to post this. This is the last and final one on Twitter that I'm going to show you from my Twitter feed. That, look at this, Surviving Chicago Sky. Look at these ladies. All of these ladies came and went, and why did they come and go? Folks basically pushed them out. They were pushed out, bought out, tricked out, sold out, whatever you want to call it. That's what they were. But yet you have pride in your organization and the things and what you stand for. That's what you said, for what you stand for. So my thing is, why are we breaking our necks to come out to a Chicago Sky game if Angel Reese don't have a voice? If none of those players have a voice, everyone else around her can say whatever they want, including the GM calling her out. He called her out. Am I correct? He called her out. Let's remove it from the screen. Actually, let's change me back to where I was so you guys can see my lovely background, right? But as often as they've called her out, as often as the Chicago Sky has demanded and wanted more from this young 23-year-old, to whom much is given, much is required. So if she's giving you all of her, then she's required to have a team built around her that is a solid foundation that at least gives Chicago Sky a fighting chance. She needs a fighting chance. She needs a fighting chance. You don't give her a fighting chance, you're going to forever say that Chicago Sky, that she didn't do anything for Chicago Sky, which would be furthest from the truth, other than what she can give you globally on top of just basketball, what she can censor and give you everyone. Hey, I see you, brother. I see you, brother. I see you. Don't worry about it. hey, stuff happens. Stuff happens. We good. Hey, those that was once in, maybe they'll come back and even if I get off before they make it back in, they'll come back and they'll see this. And I'm sure I'll get some more comments and stuff like that. So, but I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate you helping remind me to check that. Because I tell you, I don't know. I guess for a second there, I forgot that I had a chat. I forgot I had a chat. I forgot I had a chat. But no, you're okay. You're okay. We're good. We're good. But back to what I was saying, we want to make sure that in order for a player like Angel Reese or Camila Cardoso, and even though Ariel Atkins is pissed at Angel right now, for Ariel Atkins, for them to be successful within this organization, they have to have other players around them to help build and mold this team so this team can be successful. I would really like to see Chicago. I would like to see Angel stay in Chicago. But if it ain't for her, it ain't for her. And guess what? We're going to be quite all right without it. Because I'm on whatever time Angel Reese is on. We can build a team around CeCe. But see, let me go back. Before I say we could build a team around CeCe, let's go back to this, right? Stephanie White, I think, would have had a profound opportunity to come to Chicago and coach Angel Reese and Camilla. Now, this team as a whole, but I think she could have gave a better effort than what we had. I feel like we would have won more games than we did. You think? I think so. So when Jeff banked all his bucks on Stephanie White and didn't get her, he took what was left. And so if Tyler Marsh was the best of what was left, diabolical, right? As my brother Bro Clark would say, diabolical. You tortured us. You tortured us this year. We were hurt last year, but you tortured us this year. Can't do it for 3 years in a row. You got to make something shake. You got to make something happen. Because this is trashy basketball. And I don't care how much they tried. They want everybody around them to know that they tried. And they may have tried, and maybe that is the best that they can give. But it ain't the best that Angel can give. It ain't the best that Camilla can give. It ain't the best that Haley Van Liff can give. It ain't the best that Maddie Westbell can give. In spurts of times that Maddie Westbell has gotten in the game, you've seen there's some things that she can do if given the opportunity, but also not given the opportunity, being able to develop the right way where she can actually be an asset to Chicago Sky. But if you don't put them in that win column or give them an opportunity to be in that win column or to so much as even be close to or right on the stepping line of the playoffs, then what? Don't know what to tell you. But you have to do something. It's important. So I came in on this, guys. I gave you a little bit. There's so much more to unpack when it comes to Angel Reese, the decisions that were made just in this past tail end of the week, and what's going to happen tomorrow. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. I want to see just how many players are going to isolate Angel out. Who's going to ice her out tomorrow? Because if you notice that game on Wednesday, which I wholeheartedly believe that the team did know, because there's no way that you don't know. And you got your PR person sitting right here on top of Angel's shoulder while she's doing the interview. And he didn't correct some things or fix some things in that scenario. Can't. Just can't. It's something else. It is truly something else. Something else. Something else that's lead to be desired for the naked eye for people who aren't paying attention. You better wake up and pay attention because you're going to miss it all. And I'm going to tell you this. I know that Angel Reese has a show for you. She's a showgirl. That's called I'm from the show me state. I'm going to give you what you're looking for because you looking for it. Right now, I'm being humble and quiet. And she's been saying since what? Game 8, 7, 8 of the season, 10 of the season, where she says she's tired of this shit. She means that. A person can be drugged out of the air so many times. But make no mistake, if Angel do something she ain't got no business, I'm gonna say, Angel, that shit's foul, or it wasn't cool, or what are we doing here? Right? Fix yourself, adjust yourself, handle the situation better. This here isn't something that I would have said handle the situation better. The only thing I would say is if this was in fact an article that should have gone out some other time early on in the season and it didn't, and they're just not pulling it out because it's a way to get back at Angel for whatever reason, or to tarnish or diminish her because you're trying to, someone said it best, diminish her marketing if she's to be traded so you can get the best. Are you crazy? Diminish whose marketing ability? Not hers. No, sorry, buddy. Won't happen. Won't happen. So, won't happen. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll go from there. we will go from there. So, guys, with that, I'm gonna time out because I wanted to give a little bit more time to let some more people come back in since my other live was abruptly cut. However, it is time for me to get back to work. I'm a little bit behind on getting back to work. How about 15 minutes? So I got to get back to work. Y'all will see me later today. I will be back on later today. So look for me later today on this Saturday. Sometime tonight, I will be back on. I'm going to be back on. We're going to handle up. We're going to get this done, and we're going to ball out, and we're going to have fun. I feel like I'm on the court again. Because when I watch my niecey Pooh Angel, I'm invigorated. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm grateful for it. I say, let's do it. So later on, you will see me again because I am not done with this topic whatsoever. This is part 2. I'm going to give you a part 3. Again, Talking Sky, Angel Reese, the bench, and beyond. So I got to get to the beyond. And I'm not even halfway through the bench. We just talked to Angel Reese. We're going to get to the bench in part 3. And guess what? We're going to make it rock on. Thank you, bro, Claude. I see. Hey, what'd he say? Part 3 coming later. Part 3 coming later. By that time, everybody should be ready to tune back in. Be ready to tune back in because we're going to finish up this. We'll finish up this segment here with the part 3, and then we're going to make it work. And I just might have Brother Claude and get I think I want to have, let me see what my girl ADP is doing a little bit later. Let's see what she's doing a little bit later. My girl Keisha. Keisha might be busy. Keisha, poor Keisha, I appreciate her, man, her hard work. I tell you, now that I'm behind the scenes, I actually get to see how Keisha works. Oh my, wow. Oh my. Oh my. That's all I can say. Homage to her. But if you didn't hear me in the last live or the beginning of this live, I'm going to tell you now. Court Vision with So Pretty Tony is now an extension of Simply Ball Dropping with our main man, KSAP. So there you have it. There you have it. So when you see me, do know I got to pay homage to the boss. I got to pay homage to the brother. He's great. He is great. And whoever says otherwise, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to call you a lie. I'm going to call you a lie. Because I've seen people, I've been around people, I've traveled the world, I'm in the military, I've seen it all. And you know when you see greatness or you see good in people, right? I can't speak about nobody else but this man right here because I've had an opportunity to connect. I don't know everybody else like that. I know Bro Claude. I know Keisha. I know ADP. I know, hey, ADP, look, you popped in right on time, girl. You popped in right on time. You must have heard me calling your name. You must have heard me calling your name, ADP. I think you heard me calling your name, did you? You must have heard me calling your name. Hey, there's going to be a part 3. I'm going to get on a little bit later. So anticipation for all of those that was in part 1. Hey, we had a mishap. It cut off. We on part 2. It's a real quick. We're going to jump on to part 3 a little bit later. Hey, here Bro Claude, he's telling you, I called your name. I said your name twice and boom, you popped up in the room. What up, big girl? Hey, there y'all go. Everybody falling back in. I'm getting ready to jump off because I got to get back to work. But there's going to be a part 3. I am going to jump back on a little bit later because I am not done. So we will get back in. And I took part 2 a little bit slow to try to give everybody some time to come in. But since they hadn't made it in, I appreciate you for coming in, big girl. I appreciate you, ADP. I appreciate your brother Claude. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end this live. I'm gonna douche you out because I gotta get back to work. I gotta get back to work before they come looking for me. Hey, I can't be on shackles now. I can't be on shackles. I gotta let my wings fly. If I'm on shackles, my wings get stuck. So I gotta be able to fly, right? So I gotta get on back to work and be on time. So again, I'm gonna salute you guys. I'll see you a little bit later with part 3 so we can finish up this segment. All right. Good evening.